Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. We have just arrived in the train graveyard, and there are a couple of interesting items here. One of them being the Ghost Hand. That is an item that is stealable from the ghosts here. And I believe this is the only place in the game to get them. So, if you want a complete item list, you will need to get one of them here. The other item that's pretty nice is the Striking Staff. And that is a steal from... oh, I don't remember the name of it. So we'll have to wait until I actually get to that battle. So the ghosts here are a little annoying. When you attack them, they will disappear on you, and then, you know, stay kind of transparent for a period of time, and thus untargetable. I don't remember, though, right off the top of my head, if they can be targeted with magic or not. I don't remember. So that's a possibility, I guess. But I normally just stick to physical attacks. But again, so like I said, you know, if you want a complete item list, steal from these ghosts here, and get yourself. There's the Ghost Hand. So just so you know, as well, I'm planning on taking advantage of the item duplication bug later on in the game, and the reason why I say that now is because, again, with this being really the only place you can get these Ghost Hands, I kind of felt like it was a good idea to point that out, because otherwise, you know, if you wanted to get a bunch of them, you'd have to just stay here and steal over and over. You know, to be honest though, I don't even remember what they do. So my bad on that. But I don't know. Usually, so it'll be a consumable. Maybe that's obvious. Maybe it's not. But it'll be a one-time use. You know, so you use it in battle and then it disappears. So, you know, again, that's. I typically don't really like consumable type items. So I guess I just wanted to toss that out. That's a bit of a caveat. So anyways, if you noticed here, there's a couple of like trash bins or trash cans around the area, and there's actually items in, I think there's 3 of them. So definitely investigate those and grab the items, as well as obviously there's a couple of items on the ground here. So a couple of potions and whatnot. And I believe over here to the left is our next trash barrel. I shouldn't say trash barrel. Maybe it's just a regular barrel. I see those drums though, and I think of them as trash barrels because when I was growing up, that's what we used one of them for, to burn our trash in. So fun fact. I lived out in the country, so that was kind of how we did things. But anyways, alright, so these things, what are these? Dean Glow or something like that? Nothing really fancy with those. Just beat them down and keep going, I guess. Excuse me. Alright, so here we've got our... oh, there's one item back here. I didn't even remember that was there. Okay. So a potion. And then here is the next barrel. Oh, missed it by that much. Here we are. Okay, so... oh, I missed the name of this guy. This takes me a little while to steal this here, too. Yeah, I know what? I keep missing the name of this enemy. I'm selecting to steal from him so fast that I can't even make out what his name is. Elidor or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, the Striking Staff is actually incredibly useful. That'll be the best weapon for Eris for quite some time. I don't remember at what point in the game you can finally get a better weapon for her. But just know, you know, that this is a really, really, really good weapon for her for the time being. When I keep failing, I think I might just check and cut out all my fails here. I think that's what we'll do. Alright, here we go. I cut out a bunch of my fails. I probably failed, I don't know, 3 or 4 more times at least. Maybe even more than that. But there it is, the striking staff. So once again, really, really good item for Eris. And highly recommend stealing that. The good thing about the striking staff is it actually has 4 slots for materia, and 2 of the 4 are connected. So again, really, really useful for her. Clunk. Boy, this battle took a while. I guess partially because Cloud was sleeping here. That and the fact that these things actually do have quite a bit of health. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's get this equipped here. Yeah, that doubled her attack too. So again, very, very good weapon for her. And let's just heal everybody up here. Huh, okay, I guess there wasn't anything in in that barrel. Ugh, more ghosts. These things are kind of lame. Yeah! So actually what I did here was I started just selecting the other ghosts so that I wouldn't have to worry about them not, you know, being... Or, sorry, I didn't have to worry about missing. Clunk. Yeah, I think Eris hit for almost as much as Cloud did right there with that new weapon. There we go. These battles go by so much faster too when you're not trying to steal. Okay, so I'm gonna jump up here on top of the. Actually, what I should have done was jumped in that first train. Oh no, I think. Yeah, I think you do have to jump in the bottom one first. I did go into this top one, but I went in too soon. You actually have to. You have to jump in this bottom one, and then it'll push the other train car over. And then you have to back up the train on the top there. So let's, alright. Let's go around to the right side here. Essentially what we're trying to do is create a bridge. A bridge of, trains and garbage. Alright. Limit break. Break those limits, Cloud. Alright. There we go. Let's back this guy up. And there you go. So it looks like it makes a bit of a bridge there. So we'll climb back onto this top of the train car one last time. Jump across. And there we go. Climb down here and be on our way. Let's get out of here. Alright. What's going on here? The pillar's still standing. Okay, well, that's a good thing. There's something above us. Gunfire. Gunfire! Oh, who could that be? Alright. Uh-oh. I believe this is Wedge. Cloud, you remembered my name. Sorry I wasn't any help. Boy, did Wedge not help at all? I mean, if you look back at the story, or like just the kind of running in and out of the reactors, I'm not sure that he really did do anything. Now that I think about it, I kind of feel like he must have done something though. I just, you know, it's normally Biggs and Jesse that open up all the doors for you. And Wedge is usually off kind of on his own, doing his own thing. But, again, I kind of feel like he must have at least done something, right? I don't know. Anyways, alright, so if you need to, you can buy a couple of items from that guy. My strange and wonderful place. Okay. Well, I got news for you, buddy. You might want to evacuate. Apparently it was really difficult to find that ladder, or to line up with that ladder. Here's Biggs. It looks like he's not doing so good here. He's kind of hunched over the railing. That looks super uncomfortable. Like, would you really not help him down? Maybe his back is hurt or something like that. Maybe it's like a therapeutic thing. I know I'm stretching here, but... Alright, so we've got some new enemies here. These guys are kind of interesting. I believe they'll actually... Once you do enough damage to them, they'll jump down onto the ground. Or their propeller cuts out, I guess. I don't know what really is happening there. Got a lot of health though, jeez. But yeah, anyways, nothing fancy here. If I remember correctly, you know, nothing worthwhile to steal from these. That's kind of, actually I don't think I've mentioned it quite yet with this playthrough, but steel materia is one of my favorite materias in the game. The other one would be the morph, and we'll discuss that actually once it becomes available. But I kind of like, you know, generating items that you wouldn't normally get, and you know, a lot of times, especially with steel, you can really get a leg up, you know, with the ability to steal some equipment here and there. So you know, I'll try to point out when there's some good opportunities, I guess, to you know, make use of that materia. And again, I feel like a lot of times you get some really useful stuff. If you notice there too, I learned cross strike, and cross strike is learned by using Braver. I believe it's 8 times. Attacks and paralyzes one opponent. So it's basically just a straight upgrade over Braver. Not only does it deal, I believe, more damage, but it also has the chance to paralyze an enemy temporarily, unfortunately, though. So don't expect that that's going to last very long. And here I'm just trying to equip some more materia so I can get that leveled up. And then I actually swapped over the cover materia to Tifa because I wanted her to take the hits more often, and get her second tier or sorry, I should say second limit break for tier 1, which I believe is somersault. And you know, so I believe that beat rush is her first limit, and then you know you use that 8 times, and that'll get you somersault. And again, you know, the way that you learn your second limit break of each tier is just by using the first one. And again, it's usually 8 times, I believe. I don't know if there's much difference between the different characters, but that's generally how you learn them. But all right, so heading on up here, we've got Jesse. It looks like. Glad I could talk to you one last time. Don't say last. Because of our actions, many people died. Oh, okay. Feeling a little guilty, I guess. Which you know, to be honest, probably not the best way to go about change, I suppose. Equip ourselves. All right, so here you get the opportunity to just kind of chill and equip your different materia, or I should say move your materia around. And here I didn't really have any leftover like decent bangles for Barrett, which that's okay. He's got a decent amount of health, being that he's level 10 here. So let's move something to Barrett. Normally I don't like to stick all kinds of green materia on one specific character, although to be honest, it's not the worst thing. I believe, at least sometimes, that, or some of the materia, and I don't remember if it's all the same or not, but at least with the green materia, the stuff, or a lot of the stuff that we've got right now it'll reduce your maximum HP, which is, you know, can be quite detrimental to certain characters at this point in the game. But it also boosts up your total magic as well. So if you like to cast spells, and really I would say at the beginning of the game it's a really good time, you know, to cast spells. I mean, and not just at the beginning of the game. I feel like, you know, magic is a really huge part of the entire game, but it can be really powerful in some cases, especially when you can exploit like an elemental weakness that an enemy has. So I guess I'd say just keep that in mind. Now, so here's our first battle with Reno, and Reno will put pyramids on your characters. And basically what you want to do is attack that pyramid right away. Do not don't let him keep putting pyramids on your characters, because if he gets all 3 of your characters in a pyramid, it's a game over. So, you know, again, stay on top of that. And they usually, or if I remember correctly here, I think every single one of them only took 1 hit to destroy. So, really more of an annoyance than anything. And other than that, he really doesn't do much as far as damage. And then there he just did like 132 Tifa, so maybe that wasn't entirely accurate. Getting all kinds of limits here with Tifa. No pyramid C. Donk. It's time. I like Reno. Feel like he's the coolest of the Turks. I don't know, just saying. Alright, got an ether. What the? Did he just base jump? It didn't look like he had a parachute on. It's a time bomb. Alright, so obviously Reno set the bomb here on the pillar. And we are not going to be able to disarm it, apparently. And here is another one of the Turks, Seng. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. I don't know who he's talking about there. And if it wasn't already obvious, they've got Eris. So, that's not good. Please, stop it. Stop it, you monster. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm. Oh, I missed that. Shut your hole. Yeah, that's kind of a bad idea, Barrett. I mean, did he not see Eris there? You really don't want to be shooting at that chopper. I don't know. Oh, nice. You could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you going to do with Eris? I haven't decided. What? Okay. Orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. So a big win for the Turks today. Oh, slap. What did the five fingers say to the face? Hurry and get out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels like a really bad idea to be just chatting while there's a bomb on this pillar. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. I thought Reno put the bomb on this thing, but it turns out apparently there was a bomb elsewhere. Here do I run around aimlessly? I think you actually need to speak to Barrett. Okay, what is... It looked like he was jumping straight up and down on that railing, like a couple of times. Alright, let's climb up on Barrett's arm, I guess. So, I don't know how he hangs onto this thing with one gun arm and, you know, just one regular arm, but he must be ridiculously strong. And I think that person on that TV had a gas mask on. Alright, so there it is. Exactly what we feared would happen. The plate came crashing down, and the Sector 7 slums are no more. I guess as well as anything that was up above. And here you've got the president looking down with what sounded like some sort of weird classical music playing. So, calm like a bomb, I guess. Surveying the destruction, I guess. Alright, so here we are. I don't know if this is actually considered Sector 6 or not. I guess I assume. But down at the bottom of the screen there was a piece of yellow materia, if it wasn't obvious. And we'll be able to grab that here in a little bit. But alright, so Eris actually called out to Tifa and said she's alright. Which I assume meant Marlene. But Barrett here. Damn it all to hell. Damn dirty apes. But Barrett taking that to mean that, you know, Marlene didn't live, but... But yeah, I would assume, though, Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse all perished. I believe that's the official story. I don't think they pop up anywhere else throughout the game, so I think it's safe to assume they perished. I think Marlene is safe. Yeah, don't worry, she's alright. She was probably talking about Marlene. Yeah, so... Not really sure why it took Tifa so long to mention that. I think that would have been the first thing she would have, like, shouted at him. Don't want to think of them as dead. The other people in Sector 7. So obviously, pretty disgusting turn of events there. Shinra deciding to bring down the plate in an attempt to take down Avalanche. And I think I brought this up in the, maybe it was the last video, but apparently their solution is to carpet bomb an area, you know, instead of sending in special forces to take out, you know, a couple of people. So, I don't know. I assume Shinra's got some really good PR to handle this, but what do I know? I don't know. Okay, so Barrett actually, yeah, that's right, I forgot. So he hasn't actually met Eris. And so he's like, yo, who is this chick? Essentially. Alright, so right now you can't actually walk right back up into that screen, and that's actually going to be, well, we'll be able to get there here in a second. Now, I should have run away from this battle because this was extremely dangerous, or at least use magic or something to try to get these enemies down faster. But you'll see here I got, excuse me, wow, got kind of wrecked here. So yeah, I'm down to about half my health already. Even lower now, definitely lower than half now. And I've only got one enemy down. And I don't think I had Restore equipped on Cloud either, which was, or would have been better, or you know, made the battle a bit smoother. But you know, unfortunately, potions just don't restore a whole lot of health. And when you're getting cranked for 30 plus every turn. Alright, let's take one more of these out here, or at least do some decent damage. Hey, okay, I did one shot him, good deal. And wow, what the? Took 2 turns in a row. What's up with this? This game's cheating. Limit Break is doing work, though. So, actually, all I really needed to do was walk down towards the stairs a little bit more. And then Barrett and Tifa come running over to join you. And then at that point, you can actually walk back up into the other screen and grab the... I think it's a sense materia, so we'll see here. Yeah, alright. Dude, that was a rough battle. Man. Alright, so let's get... I think I healed up a little bit here. I was a little worried about getting jumped again. But, alright, so let's... There you go. Okay. Take me to Marlene. About the ancients, okay. So by the way, if it wasn't already obvious, Eris is an ancient, and I believe that was a quote right there that just flashed up on the screen from Sephiroth. And if I read that correctly, he is what does he say? Something like, I have the blood of ancients in my veins, or something like that. It's something to that effect. So, you know, whatever that means, not really sure, but I guess the thought then is that he is either potentially an ancient, or you know, has a parent or two that, you know, possibly are ancient. So that will be explained obviously much better later on in the game. But all right, so let's get the sense materia equipped. Now sense, I don't know. I feel like it could be useful, but in most cases I just don't feel like it is. You know, maybe for certain fights it's useful, but I'll be honest, I just don't get a whole lot of use out of it, frankly. So suicide drop. Oh no. Okay, that's that. Boy, that guy went down a lot faster than the rest of the houses have in the past. They can be a bit difficult, or they were earlier on in the game, I should say. Not so much now. But all right, so what do we have next? I think, did I just save here, or did I? No, okay, I did continue on. I think I'm just going to, we'll finish out this battle. By the way, you have to be careful with these guys. I think these are the bandits. Nope, sorry, Vice. These guys can steal your items, and there's actually a trick with them later on in the game in order to duplicate certain items, which is an extremely useful trick, and we will talk about that when the time comes. Unfortunately, we just can't take advantage of that quite yet, so keep that in mind, though. We will revisit those enemies a bit later on in the game. But anyways, all right. So I am here at Eris's house, and I'm. Oh, actually, I forgot. We're going to go back and get our turbo ether from this kid whose money we spared. But anyways, I'm going to cut the commentary here as always. I hope this guide was helpful, and I hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.